consider UAE as a separate country. They always think that UAE is a part of the Middle East region. So a lot of concerns here are that the security issues are also affecting the business environment of any country. And that's where, as a business students, you should understand that a lot of security issues which are there and the misperceptions about the Middle East is there. It also creates some kind of obstacles when it comes to having a very positive environment, you know. So the business environment is definitely affected because of this reason. And that's where today's session, today we are going to have two speakers, one from the diplomatic perspective, which will be Consul General of Jordan, and he will present a case study on Jordan. And of course today, this morning, we have Mr. Said, who is going to talk about certain specific aspects, and you are free to ask as many questions as possible. Let me also welcome today Gary. Thank you very much for visiting us. Gary has been, he was serving in US Embassy here in Abu Dhabi for a long time, and he's a retired Navy personnel, right?
Yes, we're admiral and also a Navy SEAL, so I bring a different perspective to the region.
So if you have...
From a lawyer to a diplomat.
Thank you. I also welcome Dr. Hala, sitting at the back. Dr. Hala is a neuroradiologist, am I right?
Yeah.
And Dr. Hala is assisting Major Said General today. You will be surprised that she is a very efficient wife of Major Said. So let us give them all a warm welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the preparation. Thank you everybody to be here with you today. Actually, let me first tell you that usually everybody's surprised when I have my wife, even she's tagged all my Facebook. Yeah, seriously. I have been asked my journalist many times. She's my inspirer. She inspires me everywhere I go. And when I was in Taiwan last conference, it was about national security. There was a chairman's conference, and my wife was a list special assistant. Wife, in fact, special assistant. I do the same when I go with her husband, special assistant. So yeah, I like that. Thank you very much, Kate. Today, I'm trying this first time to talk about this topic. It's my first time to talk about it. I noticed that all over the world, honestly. You are very far from us. You are very far from me. I noticed from my visits, even for my 30 years in the armed forces, that we think differently. Yeah, you are separated, believe, and you are isolated, you can say, and we are isolated. We have different perspective of everything. And when you see even my lecture right now, I'll try to take it very quickly because really it was 54 slides. I shredded it to make it 35 for me. That you will see that really big games doing, targeting the most important national power, which is you, just to think in your own way. I discovered it. I had to read all the national security strategies I have done on the internet, or even analysis. I didn't find anything about China or Iran. But I realized and found really that when I saw Russia, for example, it's really surprised me how they think. And when I saw the United States one, when I saw the British one, really big difference. I will try to explain that right now. So today I will touch only 3 points: the global and regional national security strategies, the current regional situation in the Middle East, and possible impacts on the Middle East. It's not only the Middle East, but I will make it global, international, regional, and regional. Okay. National security, just maybe it's far from you about that. It's a condition how to make your country survive. This is the point. protecting your interests inside and outside the country. That's it. How the people, how our leaders think, how our experts think of us. And for the Arabian national the Arabian national security, or let me say regional security, that how to work together for the same reason as well. And when I mention here that political, economic, social, military, and so on, they are the elements of national security. The United States has 7 elements, by the way. Egypt had only 4, coming with the 5th. The United Arab Emirates has 5 and became 6. So the national security, for example, elements, they are social, economic, military, political, cybersecurity, women empowerment, right, and environmental. So women empowerment is a little bit growing, but it's very good here in Emirates. We're talking about the Admiral about that. We have ladies are working everywhere, and that's why I have my wife with me. In Egypt, for example, most of the Middle East, just political, social, economic, and military, which is a little bit limited. And there are something we call it national powers. The national powers, there are 8 elements. All what I have said right now, in addition to technological, in addition to knowledge, national power as well, and also the human power, the human capital, which is very important. And the most important national power is the human capital. If you invest it very well, you have the strongest country of the world. If you invest it badly, then really your country is a mess, as what happened last week. Okay. My background is very simple, that I tried to get you with Arab Spring. So what happened after that? I don't like to talk about it, but reasons are many for the Arab Spring. That they discovered from the Arab Spring that, that revolutions really under the Middle East and, Turkey was the main element of the Arab Spring, actually. Why? It was like, something like contrary. They are a secular country, and they are adopting the Islamic project in the Middle East. So, yeah, I'm Muslim, for sure, I'm with Islam. But also we have to think that if we like to use any project, you have to use it in the right way. So to rule the country doesn't mean that jihad has to be a religious country. It hasn't to be even, like for example, I was in Nepal for more than 1 year, chief of staff, United Nations mission over there in Nepal. They are a religious country, and they have their interests, by the way. And they failed. Even after a long time, they discovered it should be like that. And now it's republic. It's not kingdom anymore. Not because of, a monarchical system, but because of the religious way of ruling. The God, which is the king, convincing them of God that they have to follow me, doing everything what I do. So it's really difficult when you use a religion as, let me say, a logical way to rule the country. And then, Iran at the same time, which is the main counterpart, both of them are regional, remember. They are Shiite, and here sectarian element started. It was before, but it became more and more political. I hope I'm clear to everybody. If any doesn't understand what I'm saying, can ask me again, please. Yeah.
Maybe you clarify the Shia versus Sunni.
Okay, yeah. It became like Shia versus Sunni. Shia and Sunni, they are, as I told you, both of them, they are sects of Islam, right? I'm Muslim. It's written I'm Sunni. To be honest, I just pray. Whatever it's Sunni way or Shia way. If I tell you something about Egypt, Egypt was Shia before, long time ago. This is Cairo, has been built by Shiite with al-Fatimi, right? But now it's Sunni. We don't have this much different in my country, by the way. Some other countries, it's very specific. And now it became like a style between all among countries. That I'm Shiite and I would like to have influence because really I'm the protector of Islam. I'm Sunni, I'm the protector of Islam. And now war came for no reason. It's not a problem of religion itself. It's a problem of the way of thinking of people. This is my idea, right? Okay, this Arab Spring, let me say that if we look at Libya, it became a really disaster. And I'm very sorry about that. American Muscle when he has been killed there, everybody knew about that. And stories are many about his thing. But anyway, this is a result how the people And if you see Egypt, for example, yes, 2 rulers have been withdrawn, overthrown, I'm sorry, out because of us. And when we see Tunisia, the same, that has been overthrown. I mean, the president, he left, flee. Just what happened. In Saudi Arabia, Sudan, and Mauritania, I can say some, minor protesters, but haven't been able. The wisely, I can say, ruler, I think, they were Oman. Emirates was fine. I have my reasons for that. I can tell you about them. We were talking about Abra. But if I talk about Oman and Jordan, they changed their regimes very quickly, their governments, because protesters, it was like that, really, moving very quickly. And something were hidden about that. Yes, I can tell you something. I was brigadier general, and I was director of operations of intelligence. And, I was very happy with what's going on. I'm telling you, I was very happy with the revolution. But my order is to protect the people on the streets. Muslim Brotherhood, revolution people in youth like you, saying no, we don't need the regime, but not to protect the person. That's what happened. That's where the order. That's why not even one bullet taken against any person or anybody. Okay. Then repercussions. The repercussions, I can say that it proved that Arab Spring did not work well. It's impossible to be ruled by any religious regime or political religious way of thinking. Also, I can say that the deterioration of economic, situation in the Middle East, most of the countries, not all of them. Also, terrorism spread very quickly. So, now what can we do? It's a result. Again, it doesn't mean that if you want to have your right, it's wrong. But it wasn't made very well. Because no objectives, no clear vision to the people who are doing that. It was just to get the regime down, and that's it. They didn't think in the right way. Again, what you call a counter-revolution was there, for sure. It happens. Even Muslim Brotherhood, I believe they are counter-revolution. And some other groups which are belonging to their regular regimes, for some countries, even Egypt, in other countries, where it was something like counter-revolution. But if you have your intention, if you have your will that you would like to do something, and you have your plan, then you will succeed. But will is not enough without plans. Again, as I told you that Iran and Turkey are thinking against each other, Iran would like to have their Shia currency. Maybe you heard about Shia currency. Shia currency means coming from Syria, Iraq, down to Yemen. If I go back to this, this map again. Yeah, here. This is the currency which I see. So you'd like to have influence or Iran, big part of it, the ruler now is Shiite. Syria, Alawi, which is supporting Shiite. Yemen, they have Christians which are Shiite. That's it. Turkey on the other side, Sunni. Turkey is here. The other side is Sunni. Iran is here. They are supporting each other. So that was like that. Turkey was thinking for the long term, and I'm coming to their national security strategy. One of them was earlier than that, we say rustic, which is zero problem. Zero problem that we shouldn't have any problems with any neighbors, even with course inside the country or at the borders. And at the same time, we will grow our economy. They were successful in growing their economy, but they were really failure with dealing with problems. They had problems with all the countries, not only working. Greece became more, Cyprus, Egypt, Israel, and also around the country around them. And tell me, what could you do? See, and you create problems. I'm not against Turkey, by the way. I have good friends with one member of my IGSDA, which is a think tank, is Turkish. But what I'm saying is that it was a surprise to me You try to solve out the problems of the world. You try to solve out your problem, but you create more problems. So continue again. Now I will move to the strategies. Let me tell you first though. Have you heard about the P5+1, for short permanent 5+1, which are the main 5 of the national security? The United States, UK, France, which they said that, and Russia, in addition to China. The first 4, the Second World War, and then China was a population. But really, China now became a very big superpower, especially economically. And now maybe you can even understand when I'm coming to China, especially in Russia, how Trump is thinking. That how can I see that? Why is aiming China more right now? Why is getting close to Russia? You will see. I'm trying very briefly, actually. So these 5 countries, plus Germany, which is country number 6, they are the super state countries. And you can say, oh, they are very strong. And we have regional power states. So if I say, like, for example, here in the Middle East, we have main 4 and uprising. One, the main 4, they are Turkey, Iran, Syria, and Saudi Arabia. The uprising one is Egypt. And I believe that they are pushing Egypt let me say, to restore its position in the Middle East and superpower as a regional power again. Why? Because it's the middle. It's separating MENA, Middle East and North Africa. And see, 4 main countries failed in the Middle East. Libya, which is bordering Egypt, and they have big problems with terrorism. Yemen, Iraq, and Syria. Suppose that Egypt now fall down. Jordan is a very respectful country, but it's not very strong. It's already surrounded. They are thinking very well right now what to do. And I believe that the sectarian issue is really supported by Israel. Why? If anybody saw the lecture of Moshe Yaalon, the former defense of, Minister of Defense of